Hey guys, it's Mary. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have just a little smoky eye tutorial. This is my go-to smoky eye. This is what I always like to wear when I do wear a smoky eye. I do prefer black because I have blue eyes and I think that looks really nice on me. And then I also top this look off with a pair of false eyelashes because I think it just really added to the look, brought everything together. Normally I wouldn't wear false eyelashes, so they're completely optional. And I finished it with a nude lip. If you guys would like to see how to do this, please keep watching.
So starting off, I'm going to take my NYX Full Coverage Concealer and prime my eyes with that. And I'm going to use a buffing concealer brush just to really get that into my skin. And then I'm going to go underneath my eyes as well because I will be putting shadow there. And you don't see this, but I actually set this with some powder. Then I'm going to go right into my hard candy palette, and for some reason I did not show the color, but I just took one of the lighter grays in the palette and I just went ahead and smoked out my lid and my crease. Just blend, blend, blend. I'm not really doing this in a neat way. It's going to be pretty messy at first because I'm going to clean everything up with a makeup wipe at the end since I don't have any foundation on right now. And going into my Avant-Garde palette by Lorac, I just go ahead and grab the black shade that has shimmers and the purple shade, and I mix those together and I just deepen up my crease and my outer corner even more because I really want this to look nice and smoky, but I want it to be really simple, so I'm only using a few shades today to really blend everything out. I clean off my brush a few times and then just really, really blend, blend, blend so that everything looks nice and seamless. And going back into that palette, I'm just going to grab the white and highlight my brow bone and my inner corner. And I just didn't like the way it was looking at the moment, so I grabbed 102 Impress Pigment by L'Oreal, I believe, and I just patted that on my lid and just really gave it an iridescent purpley shimmer, and I just really love the way that that added to the shadows once it all blended together. Then I took the taupe color from that same palette and I just smudged out my lower lash line. I did not use the black because it was just way too dark underneath there. And I thought the taupe just looked a lot better. And I also took some of the purple, but I don't think you can tell. Then just taking my Holy Grail makeup wipes, I am going to clean up my look and make sure everything looks even. Then I'm going to take my Fit Me Matte and Poreless in 110 Porcelain and put that on my skin with my fingers first, and then use a damp Real Techniques complexion sponge and blend it out that way. And I just like to use patting motions so that I can really press it into my skin instead of rubbing it, because I think as you rub it, you remove product. There it is, all nice and blended. Then I'm just going to take my Glamoflauge concealer and conceal the little face demon that I have on my chin, and then use my complexion sponge to really blend everything together so there's no texture from the concealer. Then I'm going to go with my Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser in Brighten and go under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, and on my forehead. This is what I like to use to contour, but it gives me just a really nice natural contour, so I really love that. And I just blend it out with the same sponge that I put my foundation on with, but I use the pointed side instead. And then I'm just going to set everything with the light shade from this Wet n Wild Color Icon contouring palette, and I'm going to use my Real Techniques setting brush for this, and I just really like to set everything really nice so nothing creases. So I go underneath my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, and on my forehead with this contouring powder. Don't mind my dog in the background, he can't make up his mind on where to go. Then I'm just going to take my e.l.f. High Definition Powder and do a very, very light dusting of this on my face. I really like the finish that this gives. Then going back into that Wet n Wild palette, I'm going to take the darker shade and contour with that using my chiseling brush from Real Techniques. I'm just going to carve out my cheekbones, but in a really nice natural way, and then I go back in with some bronzer and warm up my face. After that, I just apply a light dusting of this really nice pink blush by Cosmopolitan Cosmetics. I got it in an Ipsy bag, and I just really love the way it looks. It gives me a nice, healthy flush. And taking my Jelly Pong Pong highlighter, I go on the high points of my cheekbone, down the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, and my Cupid's bow, and I just blend everything out with a e.l.f. stippling brush, because that's what really works best with this highlighter. I think, maybe I'll find something better some other day. Who knows? I really love the sheen that this highlight gives me. Taking my NYX Trace Jolie pencil in the color black, I'm going to line my waterline and my tight line, and then using a different eyeliner, the Master Cal, I'm going to line my top lid and then smoke it out. Then I'm going to go in with my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara and do some coats with that before I put on some false eyelashes, which I couldn't get myself in frame doing that, so I just went ahead and edited that out. After that, I just grabbed my favorite lining pencil from Jordana, and I lined my lips and filled them in, because if you don't fill your lips in with this specific color, I find that it really likes to feather and smudge and just settle into the fine lines of your lips. So setting it or going in before with a liner really helps. Then I take my Matte Innocence by Milani, and I'm just going to fill in my lips. And then I gave myself a spritz of I think it was the e.l.f. setting spray. And then that completed the look.
Alright guys, so that completes the look. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw, and if you did and you would like to subscribe to my channel, just hit that button down below and become part of my family. Love you. Bye.